Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Since taking over as the Chief Content Officer, Triple H has impressed the WWE Universe. As the Stamford-based promotion heads towards Royal Rumble 2025, fans are foreseeing surprise returns. One name whose return seems imminent is Charlotte Flair. During last week's episode of SmackDown, WWE aired a promo for the Queen, hinting that she could return at any moment. However, Triple H may have removed four-time WWE champion Nia Jax from SmackDown to prepare for Flair's upcoming return. Nia Jax was the WWE Women's Champion but lost the title to Tiffany Stratton. The Buff Barbie betrayed her friend and cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase to become the new champion. Many believed Jax would now feud with Stratton to seek vengeance for the betrayal. However, nothing of the sort has happened, and Tiffany has since moved in a completely different direction. Additionally, neither star has engaged in a segment since the Money in the Bank cash-in. This has led to speculation that Charlotte Flair might be set to feud with Stratton upon her return. This could explain why WWE has avoided continuing the storyline between Nia Jax and Tiffany following the title change. Another surprising development is that Nia Jax has become more involved on Monday Night Raw rather than SmackDown. This subtly confirms that the irresistible force could be shifted to the red brand as part of the transfer window. Triple H seems to want to keep Stratton and Jax separated for now, so he might have placed Nia on Raw. This allows Triple H to postpone the potential feud. With Charlotte Flair's imminent return, she might challenge Stratton directly for the title upon her comeback. Charlotte Flair's return promo aired last week on SmackDown. The timing was intriguing, as it was shown just before Tiffany Stratton's entrance. The Buff Barbie was set to face Naomi in the main event, and the strategic placement of the vignette caught the attention of many fans. Many believe Flair will challenge Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship upon returning under HHH regime. The WWE Universe, filled with passionate fans and compelling storylines, has seen many changes throughout the years. One such change that caught the attention of the WWE world was the shift in roster dynamics and the mysterious absence of key superstars on certain shows. As Triple H, now overseeing much of WWE's creative direction, has made significant shifts in both the roster and storytelling, one major change was the movement of certain top-tier superstars, including a four-time WWE champion, from SmackDown to a different direction. Some speculated that the decision could have been influenced by Charlotte Flair's highly anticipated return to WWE programming. As one of the most dominant female superstars in WWE history, Charlotte's presence has undoubtedly shifted the balance of power on the SmackDown roster. Could Triple H have made the decision to move a four-time WWE champion off of SmackDown in response to Charlotte Flair's return, reshuffling the deck to make space for the Queen's reign? In this article, we'll take a deep dive into this creative shift, analyze the possible reasons behind it, and explore how it could have affected both the champion and Charlotte's positioning in WWE's larger storytelling. The setup: the four-time WWE champion and Charlotte Flair's return. Before we speculate on the reasoning behind Triple H's decision, it's important to look at the key players involved. The four-time WWE champion and Charlotte Flair. The four-time WWE champion in question could refer to a number of WWE's top male or female stars, but for the sake of this discussion, let's consider it could be someone like Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, or even a top male competitor such as Roman Reigns or Drew McIntyre. These champions, who have carried major titles in WWE, have become icons in the company. But when Charlotte Flair made her return after a period of absence, her presence was bound to cause some shifts in the creative direction of the show, especially with the history she's made within WWE. Charlotte's return was nothing short of monumental. As a multi-time women's champion and one of the most decorated superstars in WWE history, her return had the potential to overshadow other talent, both men and women. Fans and creative teams alike were eager to see how her arrival would alter the trajectory of women's wrestling in WWE. The question on the table was, could her return be part of the reason behind why Triple H made certain changes to the roster? The changing landscape of SmackDown. SmackDown, WWE's flagship show for years, has boasted some of the company's top talent. As the roster of SmackDown evolved with superstars like Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, and Charlotte Flair, the show became a key platform for not only storytelling but also championing some of the most prominent names in wrestling. With Charlotte Flair's return, there were many expectations that she would become a top contender once again. But could this mean that other top superstars had to make room for her in the limelight? Triple H, known for his strategic approach in both booking and roster management, may have seen Charlotte's return as a crucial moment to adjust the balance on SmackDown and other brands. If we look at the timing, it becomes evident that certain decisions had to be made. A four-time WWE champion who had been on SmackDown for a period of time may have suddenly found themselves removed from the SmackDown spotlight in favor of a fresher, more high-profile story involving Charlotte Flair. Triple H could have taken this approach for multiple reasons, including maximizing Charlotte's star power, increasing her dominance in WWE's storytelling, and ensuring that SmackDown continues to feel fresh and engaging. Reasoning behind Triple H's strategic moves. 1. Charlotte Flair's star power and legacy. Charlotte Flair's star power cannot be underestimated. Having won multiple women's championships and performed in some of WWE's most historic matches, Flair's return marked the beginning of a new chapter for the SmackDown brand. Her presence demanded attention, and in order to effectively tell the story of her dominance, there needed to be a shift in the narrative on SmackDown. Triple H, with his experience in both the in-ring and behind-the-scenes aspects of the business, likely recognized that to fully elevate Charlotte, space needed to be created for her. This meant that other superstars, including the four-time WWE champion, would have to take a step back temporarily to allow Charlotte's story to take center stage. By removing or minimizing the presence of the four-time WWE champion from SmackDown, Triple H could create an aura of dominance around Charlotte that wouldn't be overshadowed by other major figures. The result? A renewed focus on Charlotte as the top female wrestler on SmackDown. 2. The need for a new rivalry. Another reason for this shift could be that WWE needed to establish new rivalries that centered around Charlotte. While Charlotte's return might have been celebrated by many, WWE's creative team would also recognize the importance of creating compelling storylines for her. Rather than simply placing Charlotte in another championship program, with the same faces she had been competing with in the past, Triple H could have chosen to shake things up by introducing fresh matchups. The four-time WWE champion, who had been a staple of the SmackDown brand, could have been sent to a different storyline or brand to free up Charlotte for new, more interesting rivalries. This move wouldn't necessarily reflect poorly on the four-time champion, but instead would be a strategic way to revitalize Charlotte's character and offer fans a new direction in the women's division. By doing so, Triple H could set up a narrative that saw Charlotte face newer opponents, while the four-time WWE champion continued to shine in a different part of the company. This would also allow both superstars to grow without overlapping too much and damaging their individual characters. 3. Overhauling SmackDown's main event scene. Another factor to consider is that the SmackDown main event scene had become crowded. With the likes of Roman Reigns at the top, and an ongoing roster of talented superstars looking for their shot, SmackDown's top storyline was filled with heavyweights. Triple H could have seen Charlotte's return as an opportunity to shift the focus of the show's main event, elevating the women's division and creating space for new stars to emerge. By taking the four-time WWE champion off of SmackDown, Triple H could have created a sense of anticipation and excitement for both the fans and the superstars involved. SmackDown would no longer feel like it was occupied by the same set of characters, but would be an ever-evolving landscape where new stories could take root. This would also fit into Triple H's larger vision of rebuilding WWE to feel fresh and engaging across all brands. Shuffling talent between brands and introducing new dynamics between superstars could only make for a more unpredictable and compelling product. The impact on the four-time WWE champion. While the narrative around Charlotte's return likely dominated the headlines, the four-time WWE champion's situation would also have its own impact. This superstar, having been in the mix of SmackDown's top storylines for years, may have faced some uncertainty in their position within the company. For some, this may have been a tough pill to swallow. However, Triple H is known for his ability to get the best out of his talent, and this could simply be a case of the four-time champion being moved to another direction to shine in new storylines. WWE has a rich history of shifting top-tier stars between different brands, allowing them to grow and showcase new facets of their character. This move could also be an opportunity for the four-time champion to expand beyond the SmackDown roster and find new storylines on Raw or elsewhere, re-establishing themselves as a true force in WWE. Conclusion: a new era for SmackDown. In conclusion, Triple H's decision to remove a four-time WWE champion from SmackDown could have been a strategic move to make room for Charlotte Flair's return and further establish her as the centerpiece of WWE's storytelling. While this may have left some fans wondering about the future of the four-time champion, it likely created an exciting new dynamic for both Charlotte and the WWE Universe as a whole. By reshuffling the deck and making changes to SmackDown's roster, Triple H could continue to push the boundaries of what WWE can offer. The combination of Charlotte Flair's star power, the shifting of rivalries, and a new focus on SmackDown's main event scene signals that WWE is in a constant state of evolution, and with Triple H at the helm, fans can expect nothing less than captivating, unpredictable, and fresh storytelling. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.